Addie.
Hi.
I'm Jade with Salesforce. It's nice to meet you. How you doing today?
Me too. I'm doing good. How about you?
Great. May I have a seat?
Of course.
Awesome. Here's my business card for you.
Thank you.
That has my name, email, and my cell. You can reach me at any time at that cell phone number.
Great.
You know, I'm so glad that Jackie put us here together today.
Yeah.
I'm super excited to get to maybe know you a little bit, the company. And speaking of Jackie, how did you come to know Jackie?
She works in our IT department, and she's been doing a great job. We're so lucky to have her. Everyone loves her. She's a great girl.
Okay, cool. You know, me and Jackie have actually been lifelong friends since like pre-K.
Wow.
So I adore her, and she told me about you. She loves you and what you do, and she loves the company as well.
I'm so glad to hear it.
Yeah, we actually went to Georgia together, which was super fun. And you're an alumni from Georgia as well, right?
Yes, I had a great time in Georgia.
Well, did you see that game last Saturday?
I did. What a great game.
Georgia wiped them out, right?
I know. Go Dogs.
Yeah, and I love Georgia because it's taught me so much, and I'm sure you have the same experiences from there as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we have 20 minutes for this meeting today, right?
Yes.
Okay, great. Well, I know you're busy, so I'm going to show you an agenda that I came up with that we're going to go through today.
Sounds good.
And if you have any questions, feel free to stop me.
Okay.
Okay. So the first one is I want to learn more about Jade's CRM system. I want to really get in there and figure out what's going on.
Okay.
And then secondly, I want to discover your needs and what you need from us.
Okay.
And thirdly, I'm going to demo what we can do for you in the company.
Awesome.
That sounds good?
Yep.
And do you mind if I take some notes?
No, go right ahead.
Okay, well, throughout this meeting, I'm going to ask various questions to confirm my research that I've done and some ideas I have.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Of course.
Okay, great. Now, after we got off the phone, you know, I talked to Diane and Doug, try to understand kind of what's been going on.
Mm-hmm.
So is there anyone else you can think of that needs to be in this meeting today?
No, I think for today we're good. I'll run this meeting by the department later, but for today I think we're good.
Okay, great. Well, we have places to go for people to see, so let's dive in.
All right.
Okay, so after talking with various sales reps throughout the company, I kind of got a bad vibe and bad feedback about your guys' current CRM system. Could you tell me what the biggest annoyances or the most errors that it creates for you guys?
You know, it's kind of just all over the place and outdated.
Mm-hmm.
We've been having more and more difficulties over the past few months because, you know, we grew really quickly and we're very proud of that, but our CRM did not keep up.
Wow.
And so we kind of pushed on the back burner because we had more exciting opportunities to pursue and you know, we wanted to focus on fun things, but now it's becoming a pretty big issue, and it's definitely starting to hinder our growth a little bit. So, you know, we have to go through a bunch of different avenues to find anything. It's confusing for the customers and the sales reps. So, honestly, it's just really old and outdated, and we need a more up-to-date system.
So you need a more up-to-date system. Okay. So those problems you just talked about, what effect does that have on your customer's experience?
Definitely a negative one. It creates confusion in the communication between the customers and sales reps, and sometimes we honestly don't even know where the customer order history is for a whole day.
A whole day.
So yeah, that really hinders our customer service a lot. And you know, our product is pretty expensive, so we definitely want the best customer service because that's, you know, something that we should be able to control very easily.
And that's y'all's core value, right?
It's our core value.
The customer is at the core.
Yeah, of course. So we definitely need a better system where there's a single point of customer information and order history.
Okay. Got it. If this inefficiency does not get resolved, what do you think it could do to your repeat customers and the customer experience and satisfaction? What do you think could be the result of that?
You know, I think it could definitely cause a decline in sales and repeat customers because I mean, honestly, I think it already is because we're predicting a 2% decline in sales this year.
2% decline in sales.
Mm-hmm.
So your guys' revenue is about $450 million, right?
Yeah.
So if you lose 2% of $450 million, that's going to be about a $9 million loss this year, correct?
Yes.
Okay, well, that's a good bit a year, and I'm sure you're not happy about it. I'm sure there's a lot of people not happy about that, huh?
Right.
Yeah, I wouldn't be either. So, but that's again why I'm here today, is to figure this stuff out. So when I was talking to employees, it was clear there's some tension between the departments, a lot of finger pointing. There just seems like to be a bad workplace environment sometimes. And I think it's because they blame each other for things that get lost in the system.
Mm-hmm.
So by using a system that improves communication between departments, how much higher would efficiency be in the company?
There are definitely a lot of instances where information that's important doesn't get to the right people quickly enough. We honestly just need a better collaboration system so that our different departments aren't at each other's throats. Because, some people like to write things down, some people have different platforms they like to use.
Yeah.
And that's just not working for us because we need it to all be in one place. We can't be waiting to get information from Johnny.
Yeah. What amount of time would you say that your employees are spending on trying to find documents and stuff that's not really their job to do?
I haven't honestly thought about it, but if I had to estimate, I would say maybe 5%.
Maybe 5%? Mm-hmm. Okay. And why is it important to solve that problem? So why is it important to have, a better workplace environment and people spending time on doing what they should be doing for the company?
If our employees were all doing what they're supposed to do, and if it's taking 5% of their time, that's a potential 5% increase in productivity. And our employees are definitely our biggest asset, and we are paying them. Yeah. So we want them to be doing their job, not sitting around waiting on things.
Yeah. Would you say if we could take that 5% of employees doing things that's just tedious that they don't need to be doing, and turn half of that, so 2.5%, they spend on increasing revenue, increasing sale leads, let's say that'd be about maybe 11.25 million that they could add to the company by even just spending half of that time doing something that's actually in their job description.
Yeah.
So potentially you'd be losing out on 11.25 million.
Yeah, I would say that's a pretty safe estimate too. So.
Okay.
And we want them to be happy employees. And right now there's some tension. So.
Okay, got it. I was also looking through some customer reviews, and I was noticing a lot of people were annoyed at how slow the response is to get shipping status updates. I saw quite a few, and so I don't know if you guys have seen that yet, but if you haven't, or if you haven't thought about it, what will that do to the competitive edge and the competitive position you guys hold over Orca and Pelican Elite and brands like that? Because there's tons out there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so right now, everyone likes to choose you guys.
Yeah.
But what will happen if that problem and slowness, what will that do to your competitive edge?
Customers these days like everything to be instant, especially with online shopping. And, they don't mind so much if something's going to take a little bit longer to get to their house, but they definitely want to know immediately how long it's going to take.
Yeah.
And, like I said before, we are the most expensive of our competitors.
Yeah.
So we definitely want to have the best of everything. And, it's not a good look to be the most expensive and have poor customer service.
Yeah.
So we definitely need to get that taken care of and increase our response time.
So you need a better system that sends out the shipping status updates faster.
Yeah.
That's what you guys need.
Yes.
Okay. All right, well, now that I have a better understanding of the situation and kind of where your CRM system is failing you guys,
Mhm.
I'm going to be spending the next few minutes explaining what we at Salesforce could do to help you be a better, influence in the company and also help Yeti be even stronger.
Yeah.
Does that sound good?
Let
Okay.
me know.
Based on what we talked about, can I come around the table and show you the benefits of our CRM system?
Of course.
Okay. Just get some stuff. Yeah, so there's the front page. And when we were discussing, when I was asking the questions about, what's kind of going on, all that stuff, I wrote down the needs that you explicitly stated
Okay.
that you need from us. So I'm going to go through these one by one and show you the benefits of what we at Salesforce could do.
Great.
Okay, so the first one is a new updated system. And this is the front page of Salesforce. So it is currently being up-to-dated. It's with the new trends. It's always got everything your company needs
Great.
updated. And see, you can see me clicking through things. It is lightning fast. It even says lightning force in it. So it's updated, it's new, it's fast, and that is exactly what you asked for.
Yeah.
Do you like how the front page looks?
It looks nice. It's very aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah. So we always try to make it as fast and up to date as possible. And then that does the updated system.
Cool.
And the second thing is the faster shipping response.
Yes.
And to me, you want your customers as pleased as possible, right?
Of course.
So what we do here with the faster shipping response is you click on this app, right there, go ahead and click on it for me.
Okay.
And you can see for one of the ones we recently did, they send out 3 updates. So the first one, immediately when it pings that an order's been placed, sends out an automated email, we have received your information, your order.
Great.
It is being processed. Second email, it is being shipped from where we have it to you. Third email, it has arrived to you.
Nice.
So that keeps it updated. The customer is constantly in the loop, and that meets the criteria that you asked for.
Great. Yeah.
Yep. And so the other one is better communication collaboration. And we actually have that app if you want to go click on it for me. Go right there.
Okay.
Go to that one.
Okay.
Yes. And so what this does is employees can manage customer service with accounts, like all the accounts, the customer history. And so you can even go ahead and add a customer if you want.
Okay.
Enter it right there. Enter one more. Yep, save it. And then boom, all on one screen.
Wow.
All the accounts that customer needs. You don't have to go through the different avenues. There's one platform for it.
Great.
And that gives you explicitly what you stated you need.
Yeah.
Yep. And then there also hits on the single point of customer information. Because look, tell me what you see right there. All the accounts, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, all the accounts listed down, and it gives you everything you need to know about that customer.
Oh, and it tells you the order of priority too.
Yep, yep.
Cool.
No having to go reach out to people. You
Mhm.
have it at your fingertips. And that hits on the single point of customer information that you said you need.
Great.
Okay, and the last one is also the collaboration, which I already hit on too.
Mm-hmm.
So all of these benefits that I just showed you hits on everything that you guys need.
Yeah.
How cool, right? And so now that we went through the benefits of what Salesforce can do for you guys, do you have any concerns with our system?
It's looking pretty good to me and everything makes sense. It's laid out clearly. I obviously need to sit down with all of our department heads and discuss this further. But
Yeah.
you know, the first thing they're going to want to know is how much does it cost.
Of course. That's always right. Well, let's kind of go through it. Do you mind? Okay. So, inefficiency in your company is really the main problem to me. We did the math. So, the 2% of sales that you're losing this year equals about a $9 million loss. So, with that $9 million loss is coming customers going to other competitors, bad, slow responses, inefficiency, and inconvenience for your employees.
Right.
So they were expressing to me how they get annoyed that they have to go through different things, venues, just to find one thing.
Yeah.
Like, they want a better system. So that, if they spend, they're spending like 5%, right, we said? If they spent half of that, so 2.5% of actually taking that 2.5%, creating revenues, sales, creating new leads, that's about $11.25 million.
Wow.
That you're losing out on per year.
Yeah.
So together with the $9 million loss of the inefficiency in customers fleeing, plus the $11.25 million, that's $20.25 million you guys are losing out on a year.
Wow.
That number is huge once you write it down on paper, right?
I didn't even know about this.
Yeah. It's frustrating.
Yeah.
So with our sales force, what we can offer you, our package is $247,000. That's what we're going to cost. So, as you can see, we're $247,000. $20,247,000. By purchasing and believing in us, you'll be up by millions. Yeah, so what do you think about that?
Definitely makes the 247,000 seem small.
Yeah, so after we went through this and wrote it out, do you see and believe in the benefits that we can do for Salesforce?
Definitely, yeah.
And we need to get working on these solutions ASAP, right?
For sure. I'm definitely ready to take the next step.
Speaking of the next step, can we set up another meeting, maybe with the department heads that you talked about earlier, so we can all sit down and talk about this more?
Definitely, I would love to. Are you available on Monday? Maybe 9 a.m.?
Yeah, okay, so Monday, 9 a.m. And who will be in the room?
Let's have Jackie, the head of IT, and then just some other department heads. I can definitely send you their contact info as well.
Okay, but on my cell and business card, will you sign off for that for me? Awesome, great. Well, I enjoyed my time with you today.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thanks for listening to me.
Of course.
And I'll see you again on Monday.
All right.
Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of your day.